What is up, everybody? Welcome to the first gameplay video of Pokemon Unite. So I absolutely have loved this game. I've been addicted to it. I think I've already put about 6 or 7 hours in just within the first few days on the Twitch channel alone, and I don't even know how many behind the scenes and like off camera and all that stuff. But so far, my favorite character to play as has been Crustle. So the comment question on this video is going to be, who have you guys been rocking with so far on Pokemon Unite? Has it been Crustle? Has it been other characters? Another character that I've liked so far has been Venusaur. I like Venusaur a whole lot. I can't lie. It's a good range attacker that has a little bit of bulk to it. I appreciate that extra bulk whenever it comes to, you know, sometimes you get into a little bit of a, between a rock and a hard place, so you kind of have to have that extra little bit, and it does help out a whole lot to have that little bit of extra HP. I just feel like there's a little bit more of a bulk to the character, so I really appreciate that, and it helps out a whole lot. What I try and do here early game is I try to become Crustle as soon as possible, especially if I see something like this going on. There's a Zeraora over there. I'm going to try and use that Rock Slide. Unfortunately, the Fletchling just isn't going to take it. Actually, no. No, Fletchling is still back there going for it, and while that Fletchling is getting murked, I'm going to go ahead and score and evolve. And my set that I've been running so far has been Rock Tomb and X Scissor, but right now I have Fury Cutter, so that'll have to do. And if I get into a rough situation, I just use this X Speed, come back here, heal up a little bit, get the citrus berries. I'm only going to take one for now. I really need to get X Scissors so I can try and start doing some real damage here. But see, I can even do big damage to even the toughest characters here. So now I'm going to block this Zeraora. I'm going to actually block off my own teammates. Alright, listen, I never claimed to be a pro. Like I said, the game's only been out for about 3 days now. So, okay, I also love doing this right here. Blocking off the support character and trying to eliminate them before they can help out their team. That is something that I think is super important and crucial, because especially there, I'm going to block that off so you can't hurt my teammate anymore. Kind of almost sacrificing myself off, but I have to get back here and heal real fast. I maybe should have pursued that, but we're still going to make some pretty good time here. We got a team wipe right here, and I'm going to go get X Scissor, and I'm going to try and dump these points real fast. And I think I'll be able to. I'm at 19 points. Dump those off. Awesome stuff right there. And then I'm going to stick around here, make sure that Ninetales has enough. I'm going to block them off and run away with my X speed, because they have that shield there, and we don't currently have the DPS. That Ninetales is sticking around for way too long, in my opinion. I don't think that they're going to make it.
I will remember you.
Unfortunate, but they have their whole team right here. I'm trying to just survive right now, because I'm a defender, so if I don't have any real DPS behind me, then I'm not going to be really doing all that hot. So I'm going to try and pick up these citrus berries. It's a 4v1 here, but I'm still managing to hold them off pretty decently well since I have those citrus berries back there. I think the citrus berries are really crucial to try and keep. And look at that. That's a team wipe right there with a little bit of DPS. Crustle is absolutely insane. Look at that. And just like that, they only dropped off 20 points, and that was a full 4-person rush right there that we just survived. So that's awesome right there. I love doing that. I love manipulating the Rock Tomb. I think it's very crucial to have the Rock Tomb. I also saw, I've also seen some pretty insane moves with Shell Smash on Crustle too. I really feel like Crustle is an underrated character in this game. It's one of the more random picks, for sure. I'm not going to deny that. But man, they're honestly not a bad character at all. And they're going to try and cut off this Rotom right here. And it's just going to be... Yeah, I try and surround my enemies as much as I can. I see a Zeraora back there, but I'm going to try and drop off this 61-point bomb right here. Between my 30 and her 31 right there, that's 61 points, so I don't mind if there's just one Zeraora back there. I'm going to try block them in there, block them off from any teammates that they might have on the way, and they're gone. I think that this combo right here between the Ninetales and the Crustle are both amazing, because if we can get them trapped in there and then we can freeze them, That is incredible right there. I'm going to go up here and try and support this, like I said, block their back end right there so they can't go back home and have any reinforcements come in, because if they do, then we're right there blocking them. I think that's really important to try and have the right positioning. Flame charge is ready to go. I'm going to hit OK on that. And I have my Unite as well, so I'm going to let them know that. And I'm going to block off right here. Get behind them, push them back in there with the X scissor, and that's right up in the chat for that. We have a huge lead. I'm going to drop off my 5. That's something else that's crucial. If you're close to a goal, those little points add up. So I'm going to see if this Talon Flame up here is going to come up here and drop off this quick 6. Hurry up. Yeah, that's something else that's very crucial. So I'm going to block off that route right there. See, even something like that, it's just a 1v1, but I have confidence that this Ninetales is going to take it just because he has the freeze. The Gengar's here. I'm going to block it off. Again, I don't think he's expecting me to block it off. Actually, no, I'm not. We've taken out both goals on this side. So even though my recommended path is the top path, I am probably going to switch down now. Down to the bottom path, because we've done all the work that we need to do up top here. So I'm going to utilize that panel and try and run away from those guys. They're still pursuing, but there's no reason for me to try and go pick a fight with them right now. I'm going to try and go back up here and just make sure that they don't have any points that they want to dump, because where we've held them off for so long, they might have a pretty hefty stash. And yep, there is the Ninetales right there with 37 points. Glad that we got there. I see the Gabite back here. You're in the slow range, and the Ninetales is going to take care of you. So I'm going to block off this Ninetales from escaping right there. I'm going to use the X scissor to try and push it back in. Okay, no, I barely missed that. Crustle is a slow character, but if you have this X speed, you can pursue these fights. And I might have gotten myself into a gander here, so I have my Unite move. I'm going to try and run away with it. And it's going to look like, it looks like it's going to work. I'm going to get this wall going right here. Now I'm still going to, this life is going to be taken, but here. I was thinking about rotating bottom, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now. It's unfortunate that we have the one person that's sitting out. That does have a big effect in these matches. It's huge if it's a 4v5. That's one extra person who's not being accounted for at all times. And it looks like right now one of us needs to go to the bottom because that goal was just destroyed. It looks like they have a pretty good push down there. Unfortunately, that Talon Flame is not back. But I'm going to try and support this Charizard real fast. Get that attacker out of the way there. Unite move. That was big. That was big. Well, now we have our Ninetales coming in. And I'm going to take out... I missed my X scissor, but it doesn't matter. We ended up getting the Gengar anyway. Now, who else is here? The Zerawa. I'm going to make sure that it can't escape. Get it with that Rock Tomb X scissor action going. Alright, so this goal is pretty well protected now. The Zapdos comes up in about 15 seconds though, so even though we had all that work up there on the top path, that doesn't mean that they can't come back with a quick Zapdos. I've seen so many matches so far have changed last second due to the Zapdos. We have a massive push down bottom here, so I think we need to try and push off, get these points. Drop real fast. Man, that Ninetales has got all three of us frozen there, but I'm going to push you back into that Rock Tomb, X Scissor, get you going there. That's a huge threat right there. That is not good. That's using his Unite move right there. I don't like to see that at all. Alright, unfortunately they got the Zapdos and they're coming down here, and it looks like they're going to try and drop off a lot of points right here. They dropped off about 100 right now. It looked like they were going to get 200, but they did not. So I'm going to try and make sure that they do not get this right here by using my Unite move, bringing that X scissor off on that where all the points are. And I did a pretty decent job of making sure that they didn't get them through here. I really need some extra support here because there's a lot of points right here that they could be dropping, but they aren't getting to yet. I'm going to kill off that Ninetales right there, and that was a pretty good stop right there. Last second, make sure that they don't drop any points off at home base there at the very end, because everything in the final stretch is worth double. I'm going to trap that Garchomp, push it back in there with the X scissor, and then that's going to be a dead Garchomp. Let's try. I'm going to try and head bottom here. I'm going to launch over here, and I'm going to try and drop off this 50 real fast. Okay, so we have launched. I have my X speed, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I might not be able to make it there in time, unfortunately. Doesn't look like I am, but we might. I think that we still have it. Unless this Eldegoss drops off a lot of points right now. I just now saw that on the mini-map. They didn't get those dropped off in time. So I think we might still have them. Oh! Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen a tie in a game. Wow, that is incredible. That's the first time I've ever seen a tie in a game. And we came in second in overall points there. So we had about 7 elims. We assisted 17. We dropped off 66 points. So that's not a bad game as a Crustle. And we took up that whole top lane there with that Ninetales, who did take first place in that. Looks like the Charizard did pretty well as well. And even though we were down one person because the Talonflame was AFK for most of the match, we still take the dub even though it was a tied game. That is incredible. So it said that since we scored first, since we were in the lead longer, I'm not quite sure exactly what it said. Maybe we can have it go back and cut back to that score right there real fast and see what it said. But we did still get the dub, even though it was 302 to 302. So let me know what other characters you guys would like to see. Maybe that could be the comment question instead of the one that I said earlier. Just answer all the questions. I'm full of questions. I'm curious what you guys are thinking. I'm curious how you guys have liked Pokemon Unite so far. Is it up to your expectations? Have you guys played other MOBA games? Is this your new favorite MOBA game? Let me know. All kinds of stuff going on right now in this game. All kinds of hype. It is definitely the flavor of the month game right now. And honestly, I'm here with it. I'm riding the wave because I really love this game so far. I feel like they did a really good job of making sure that it was a balanced game coming out. There are some characters that might be a little broken, like Zeraora. I'm not sure how to say that. Yeah, it's a Thundercat thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's right here. So now you guys know what I'm talking about if you didn't know before. That character, I seem to have some issues with that character a lot, but honestly, they're on this team that we just played, they didn't seem to be doing so hot this game. So maybe it's just in the hands of the right player. But besides that, we're out for right now, you guys. Peace out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/83fresh4325, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.